man tried to take my life in Newport News with a hunter's knife. Tried to cut my chest open. He didn't come to shave my face. You don't shave with a hunter's knife? No. I was on my way back to the hotel and I noticed a car kept following me, so I deliberately went away. I ain't had to go. I deliberately went around certain streets. Follow me. Pull up to the gas station, pump my gas. Fella pull up, open his, door. You took my woman. I'm like, who? Me? Who are you? I don't know you. He said, you Pastor Jennings? I said, yes. You preach against remarriage and divorce. My wife left me. I said, sir, well, your beef is not with me. Your beef is with God. Well, he couldn't see God. He saw me pumping gas. So when he stepped out that car and he kept going up, way taller than I am, looking like he's pushing close to 300, a bald head. His head was like a giant lima bean. This man 3 and 4 or 5 times my size, man. I do my body. I don't mind body boxing. I come up with that. But I got sense enough to know my frame, he gonna brush off what I throw at his body. He'd be like a mosquito biting him. And I wasn't gonna let him wrestle me. I wasn't stupid. I was street smart. You don't let a man that size wrestle you. What for? Someone said, why run? If you got a hunter's knife, obviously you know how to use it. Why would I run with leather-soled shoes? Where am I going to get to? I said, Pastor, you should have prayed. You're right, but I didn't think of it. So I don't believe in trying to project something I'm not. I didn't think of it. Yeah, but see, when he started talking, he was talking to Pastor Jennings. But when that hunter knife swung on me, he swung on Gino. Can I get an amen? Yeah, he swung on Gino. See, I keep it real. I wasn't down there, oh, Jesus, do something, Jesus. No. See, I waited on the Lord. But Gino stepped in. That hunter's knife, man, that blade was yay long, and the blade like was about as wide as my hand. He was swinging all while. The sound of that thing, when it first swung past me, it whistled. Just straight. I'm like, whoa, Jack, whoa. Right then, Pastor Jennings, you know what I mean? Pastor Jennings, he may have went and sat in the car somewhere. It was just Nick and him. It was Huntington Park, where I was from, and Newport News. See, I kept it real, man. And when he swung the second time, I felt all Huntington Park. I can tell from my body motion. It was nothing but Huntington Park. I just started bobbing and weaving. I'm like, oh, something got to give. I wasn't, the Lord rebuke you. No. See, some folk get this over-righteous way about them. And I never do this. I don't get into that I will never do. No, I ain't getting that. No, I don't do that. No. See, I ain't going to tell you, if you bother my wife, I'm just going to stand there and pray. Because I'm not a violent man. I'm a very peaceful fella. I don't like violence. I don't advocate violence. That's why I try to stop it. So when he started swinging on me, I bobbed and weaved, but I knew that couldn't go on with a man almost 300 pounds. And he charging at you, swinging wild. When he swing wild, he would get off balance. So then I had to use street smarts, to use this off balance to my advantage. I had to use his weight against him. You know, so when he swung and whatnot, and I'm ducking, I tried to just use my speed. I just wanted to close his eyes. I got to do something. So I agreed to make some modifications. And most prickers wouldn't tell you that. But I keep it real with you. I had to make some modifications, man. Every time he swing and it was wild, I was on the side of him. Pow! He swung again all wild, I was on the pow! Until that eye started getting red, I felt like I was hitting the wall. Swing all wild again, pow, pow, pow. Before you know it, that eye was closed. And I just stayed on that blind side. By that time, when you don't want the police, when you need the police, they ain't nowhere around. When you don't want them, they're right there. You know, like when you're speeding. By that time, here you got a crowd of people. There was 2 females inside the gas station, and they cried, "Somebody do something! Somebody do something! Somebody do something!" I'm like, everybody's folks stand out there, you know. And at the time, I'm not worrying about my face is seen on television. I'm worrying about living. And that one eye just made him more mad. He swung wild and got real off balance, and I rolled and stepped in back of him and guided him while he was bent, and just guided him with momentum right into the corner, the gas pump, with all the might I had, until that shoulder dropped, disconnected. You could see it just drop. That didn't stop him. He was like a bull from Mexico. I was like, this is ridiculous. You know, because by that time, man, you huffing and puffing, backing up, like you wrestling the angel. You know, so he still ain't stopped. He came at it again. And that's when I concluded somebody gonna have to bring all things to an end. And I knew my life was not designed to end at a gas station. My life wasn't designed for that. No. So his shoulder was dislocated, and when he started swinging again, I forgot what kind of movement I'd done with my body, but I managed to get in back of him and got a hold of the arm that was dislocated and took all 168 pounds of my weight and dropped it on the back of his elbow until the whole elbow just went up that way. By that time, the blade hit the ground, and so did he. And I'm back on the car just huffing. See, when that adrenaline wear off, you tired. Oh, when that adrenaline kick in, you like, yeah, come on, yeah, man. Yeah, now, Jack. Then the police come up. Traditionally late like the cavalry. And wouldn't you know, they recognized who I was. Fellow walk over, police walk up to me. Police asking different ones questions. You know, the paramedics, one of the paramedics, it was so funny. The paramedics thought that the guy was in a car accident. Paramedic asked, you know, what happened? You know, the folks come around, well, this is what doesn't happen. So the paramedic asked me, he's like, you did that? I said, yeah. He looked at me. He said, but he's bigger than you. I said, yeah, I know that. He said, you did that? I said, yeah. I said, the man wanted to kill me. What do you think I'm going to do? He says, man. Police come up. Wanted a statement. Another police recognized who I was. He said, aren't you Pastor Jennings? See, right then I got shame, you know. I was like, yeah. It's him, yeah. I was all ashamed. I was like a little boy. I was like, and then the police is like, this is what I'm talking about. Give your life for the gospel. I said, I ain't ready to die now. I'm not ready to die now. So the sergeant was like, well, look, we're going to have to take a statement where you stand. I said, hey, I'm right over there, man. He said, well, hey, give us your room or whatnot. We're going to stop by. So they stopped over. And we talked. He said, you going to press charges? I said, no. He said, what? I said, I ain't going to press no charges, man. The guy, his beef really wasn't with me, per se. His beef was with this. You know, that's his beef. He said, you going to press no charges? I said, no, I ain't going to press no charges, man. You know, send him to jail. What for? You know, perhaps he'll get his life straight and get something together. You know, he was like, wow, he was a good man. I said, well, whatever. Jesus Christ is God. Jesus Christ is God. Jesus Christ is Maker.